Hi everyone, it's Laura and welcome to another video. This video is very special because we'll be interviewing a dental hygienist, my mom.
Hello everyone, my name is Linda.
You guys have been asking for this video to be made for a long time, and now that we're in lockdown, we finally have the time to sit down and ask her all of these questions that you guys have sent in. We're gonna be answering questions that you guys sent in via Instagram. Since English is my mom's second language, I will be helping her clarify some answers. If you see her looking down, she's looking at her notes because she prepared for the video. That is why she's looking down. So we will get started. First question is, were you born in the US?
No, I was born in Cambodia. I survived the Khmer Rouge genocide and I came here in 1981 as a refugee.
Why did you want to be a dental hygienist?
I like the patient interactions. I like to educate about the oral health.
Okay, also, she just loves to clean in general. Like, she is always cleaning around the house.
Yes.
And so now she cleans people's teeth all day.
You're right.
And she
Yes.
likes it a lot.
You are right about that.
What was your major in college?
Well, before I got into dental hygiene program, I got the associate degree in art and science.
How many years does it take to become a dental hygienist?
It takes 2 years after prerequisites.
What school did you attend?
Yakima Valley Community College
When did you graduate?
in June 1991.
So she's been practicing for 29 years now.
Yes.
How much was your tuition?
Wow, 30 years ago. I'm not quite sure how much it was, but I know a lot cheaper than dental hygiene school now.
Do you have an opinion on which dental hygiene degree to get? An associate's or a bachelor's?
Well, I got associate in my hygiene. It's nice to have a bachelor because you can teach and do research.
What are some helpful tips to be successful in dental hygiene school?
Be organized and don't get behind in schoolwork. Once you're behind, it's hard to catch up, and do a lot of practice. Ask a lot of questions. When you on your own, you don't have anybody to ask, so it's an excellent place to ask a lot of questions, get the tip and tricks.
Do you recommend becoming a dental assistant before dental hygiene school?
I don't think it's necessary to get a dental assistant before you apply into hygiene school, but it's very helpful if you can familiar with the dental terminologies and the dental office procedure.
So to sum it up, no, it's not necessary to be a dental assistant before going to dental hygiene school, but it is very helpful because you become familiar with the terminology, the dental office setting. If you already know that you want to pursue hygiene in high school, then you can even begin shadowing then, but it's not necessary to become a dental assistant first.
Yes, correct.
How did you overcome the fear of failing?
I already survived the genocide, so nothing scared me, and if my mindset to do it, I can do it and I never give up. If I can do it, everybody can do it because I'm a survivor.
What the heck? Basically, what she's saying is she sets goals for herself and she's persevered a lot in her life. She came from a third world country. English is her second language, and she was the first in her family to go to college. Have the mindset that you will succeed, and you will.
Yes, that's true. So true.
What do you think about the controversy over dental hygiene boards in regards to live patients?
I don't agree to do a live patient because you have to find your own patient and you need a backup patient, and you're not guaranteed your patient going to show up, and then it automatically fail if they don't show up. From my personal experience, I was living in Yakima Valley, and then I have to find my board patients. I have to pay him, guard him in hotel, make sure he's safe in his room, and make sure he show up for my exam day. I pay his lost wage and everything.
She had to do this because the dental hygiene board is about a 2.5 hour drive away from Yakima. She had to convince her patient to come to the west side. That's why she held him hostage.
Yes.
So basically what she's saying is she does not agree with the live patient boards. Very similar to dental school boards as well. Even if you think your patient qualifies, you never know until the day of.
Always have a backup patient because you not guarantee your first patient going to
qualify or they might not show up.
Yes.
If you could do it again, would you still be a hygienist?
Yes, I love my job and patient.
How hard was it to find a job right out of hygiene school?
The time that I graduate, and it wasn't hard at all, it was in high demand. It's not hard to find a job, but it's hard to find the right office that you fit in.
What about today? Is it hard to find a job right out of hygiene school?
It's also a shortage of a hygienist too. It's easy to find a job even now.
It's easy to find a job, but it's hard to find the right office.
And my best advice is to do a temporary job, you know, through the agencies. Normally they go recruit the dental hygiene student to get a temporary job. Very nice to do a temporary job first before you take a permanent job. You want to be sure this is the right office you want to be in. I think that's very helpful for me because you get to see how the office setting like before you actually take the job.
It's not hard to find a job right out of school, but the hard part is trying to find the right office for you. Some things that you could take into consideration would be the dentist that you're working for, coworkers, the patients, and the location of the office. Those all play a factor in choosing the right workplace for you. What does your job entail?
Review medical history, patient oral concern, radiograph as necessary, clean people's teeth, and apply fluoride as needed.
And sealants.
Educate patient about oral hygiene instruction.
Like how to brush and floss properly.
Correct.
Do dental hygienists give local anesthetic?
Yes, in state Washington we do. Dental hygienists give local anesthetics to do a deep scaling known as SRP.
In Washington, dental hygienists are allowed to give local with general supervision, but you need to check individual state laws regarding limitations and supervisions for dental hygienists to administer local because each state is different. Do you do fillings? Why or why not?
No, I don't do filling, but I'm licensed to do filling.
Dental hygienists are allowed to do fillings, no drilling, but it seems like most dentists hire hygienists solely for hygiene, so the dentists don't need hygienists to do fillings, from my understanding, right?
Yes.
What's your daily routine as a hygienist?
Log myself in, set up operatory, review patient's chart. We normally have the morning huddles like 15 minutes before our first patient. 1 hour lunch, and we hardly don't have much break in between in the morning or afternoon, but just 1 hour lunch, unless we have patient cancel or something.
At the end of the day, what do you do?
At the end of the day, you clean up your operatory and help with the sterilization. Most office they do have extra assistant to help the hygiene trays. Oh yeah, run the lines and loop the handpiece every night. Same as the Cabatron sheet, you have to replace that every day.
Do you work full-time at one office?
Yes, I work 3 days a week in one office, and then I do temping sometimes if I want extra hours.
Do you ever get grossed out cleaning teeth?
Not really. I've seen it all, I smell it all. I've been doing this for almost 30 years, so it's obvious when the patient come in with advanced period disease, you can smell it, but that's the way it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Have you ever worked with a doctor that was belittling?
Fortunately, I don't have any bad experience. I only have a nice boss that respect hygienists.
What loops do you have?
Design for vision, 2.5 magnification.
Where'd you get those cool safety glasses? These are the ones that they're referring to.
Oh my God.
That's a 30 years old safety glasses. I got this since the beginning of my career. I don't think they sell this anymore.
They're vintage.
Oh, okay. Well, Laura said everybody liked this one and they don't have that anymore.
And yeah, sorry, you can't buy them anymore. I'll try to link similar safety glasses in the description box below. Will there one day be a mother-daughter office duo?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Work for her free to start up her office because she has a lot of student debt to pay off. And one day she will take care of me when I'm getting old.
Yes, that is the trade. Have you had any patients fall asleep in the chair?
Not too many, but the one that's going to fall asleep right after lunch is normally is older patients. They warn you ahead of time when they're that tired. They say, well, I warn you, I'm going to fall asleep. Yes, they did. When they start snoring, then you know they're in a deep sleep. And I had to use the bite block to clean their teeth.
Did you always think that Laura wanted to go to dental school?
No, I never encourage or influence Laura to become a dentist. First, she always wanted to do a pre-med, you know, to be a pediatrician. She loved the kids and the kids loves her, and we thought it was a right fit career for her. And I never thought that she wanted to be a dentist.
But are you happy that I chose dentistry?
Yes, I'm glad she chose dentistry. So we can work together, mother-daughter.
Oh my god.
What's your least favorite habit of dentists?
The dentists get behind and come to do exam, you know, and then once you're behind one patient, screw up the whole day. You're behind all day. It's hard to catch up.
What are some things you want future dentists to know?
Dental hygienist is very valuable to the team because they spend lots of time with the patients, and dentists need to communicate with the assistant if the hygiene departments get behind.
Also, if you plan to be a practice owner, then it's really important to be a good leader, because I know some hygienists have trouble communicating with their dentist about resolving conflicts in the office. Right?
Yes, yes.
Because if you don't know how to do that, then you'll have unhappy staff.
Yes.
And your patients can tell.
Oh yeah.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I love my job. Very rewarding career.
What's your favorite part about your job?
Interact with patients, seeing the improvement of their oral health, building relationship over generations.
What's the hardest part of your job?
Physical strain of your body. It can get carpal tunnel because of repetitive work, neck, back pain, and the shoulder.
How can you prevent this from happening?
By not overdo it.
And do exercises.
Do exercise between patients if you can find some time, and stretching your hands and your...
And practice good ergonomics.
You can injure your body by doing this job if you don't sit it correctly. Good posture is very important. That's why I'm still here for practice 30 years.
How's the pay?
It's very comfortable living. I highly recommend it you go for hygiene school.
And if you wanted to make more money, then you could even pick up more shifts as a temp. We looked up the data, and it looks like in 2019, the Washington state average for dental hygienists was around $48 an hour. And that was for an average dental hygienist who worked, I think, around 11 years of work experience. So that just gives you a ballpark idea of how much dental hygienists in Washington make.
If you have experience like me, you can ask for more.
Oh my god.
How do you stop tartar buildup?
Brush and floss.
Floss, floss.
Floss as your dental hygienist recommend, and go check up twice a year, no less than that.
At least twice a year.
Yes.
If you're a perio patient.
You do 4 times a year if you're a perio patient.
Floss before or after brushing?
It doesn't matter as long as you floss. I recommend flossing before brushing so you don't forget.
What's your favorite instrument?
Shoe 3D posterior sickle scaler, adapt very well, and then Montana Jack sickle scaler. I love it. Cannot do hygiene without those 2 instruments.
Is mouthwash necessary?
No, it's not necessary, but I recommend it. At work, I always pre-rinse patient before I do the scaling to reduce the oral bacteria.
And there are research studies that show that if you pre-rinse before performing procedures on patients, then it does decrease their oral bacteria. At home, if you use mouthwash, what do you recommend looking for?
I recommend the mouthwash without alcohol because it dries out your mouth.
What toothbrush do you use?
Sonicare Diamond Head.
Do you recommend your patients to use electric toothbrushes?
Yes, I highly recommend the power brush. Clean more effectively than the manual brush.
Over the years of being a dental hygienist, did you stop studying or continue studying?
I continue learning in past 29 years and to keep up with the current trend. And every year I need to complete at least 15 credits to renew my license.
CE credits.
CE credits, continue my license.
Education. Why did you choose hygiene over becoming a dentist?
Shorter school, and at the time I need to go to work and I need to support my family. I'm the oldest of 7 siblings.
Do you wish you became a dentist instead?
No, because I love my job as a dental hygienist.
The last question is, what's the best advice you can give?
Observe the dental office before pursuing the dental hygiene career. Don't overdo it, you might hurt yourself, you know, carpal tunnel. Do the temp job. I highly recommend it that you do that before you take a full-time position.
Do you have any other comments to give to dental hygienists before we end the video?
I want to wish you all good luck, whoever pursuing the dental hygiene career. You won't regret it. You will love your job like I do, been 30 years. Never give up, okay? I know it's very competitive program to get into. If you don't get in the first year, keep applying until you get in.
So that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you found it helpful. Sorry we couldn't get to everyone's questions, but we got a good majority of them. Thanks to my mom for being in this video.
If you find this video is helpful, please give me a big thumbs up so other people can follow and subscribe.
Well, thank you for watching this video. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll try to have my mom answer them via typing. Okay, that's it.
All right, thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Corona.